Hi and welcome back. Let's just open up. Okay, good. So what we've done so far is we've confined our randomness. We've constrained it to one octave within a scale, within a major scale. Okay, so let's just neaten things up a little bit here. Okay, and like this. What I'm going to do in a little bit is show you how to get really neat at some point. So maybe we should just put a few labels in. So if you press C, you can we can do metro speed. Okay. Now if I select this and go to the inspector, what I can do is just change my text settings a bit. I don't like them to be bold, so just a personal stylistic thing. So that's the metronome speed. This is randomness. This is our note display. And this is that's a note display as well, isn't it? In fact, what we should do is we should move these here. Let's just zoom in a bit. We should move these after the col. So let's do that. So if we, let's see, select, get a little bit fiddly in Max in case you hadn't noticed already. So I'm just going to cut and then repaste, and that will get rid of patch chords. And then we can do this. In fact, we can, let's have our note display there. And we could, let's move that over there. Yeah, I'm going to show you how to use presentation mode to keep this really, really neat in a bit. So transpose and make that just normal Arial. Okay. So there we go. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use the keyboard, right, to play different pitches. Okay, so what we're going to do here is use another transpose to play different pitches when we play the keyboard. So if we have a note in, okay, then if we go back here and just make sure that our we've selected MIDI from, and we let's see, we make sure we input monitor what's coming in. Okay, I'm not picking up my input there, and I should be. Is it picking up? It's picking up the controllers though, isn't it? Yeah, maybe if I just unplug it. Excuse me a second, I'm just round the back of my keyboard. Okay, it's picking that up. What if I just do it like, if I do that, okay, it's still not picking it up. Let's see about here. Okay, not getting anything. Why not? Preferences. Okay, that should all be on. Let's just check again. Now it's detecting MIDI up there. Okay, so and I press that. So I'm not sure why we're not getting anything here. Ah, I've got port 2, not port 1. Let's try that. There we go. Okay, fixed it. You knew that already, didn't you? Okay, so what we're going to do now is use whatever the note in is, basically, to transpose the output. Okay. Now I'm only interested in the note ons, so I'm not interested in when we release the note, so the note offs. So we're going to use something called strip note to get rid of the note offs, so that we just work with the note ons. Okay. So then what we can do here is add that to the. Actually, let's make another transpose. So we're just going to go plus 0 there, and we're going to add that. Let's get rid of this. We're going to add that to here. Okay, so that whenever we press the keyboard, that is going to change the pitch of the output. Okay, and also we can display that here. Okay. That shortcut there, by the way, for selecting patch chords is you hold down Option and then you can select the patch chords. That's one of those really useful little Max tips. Okay, let's try this now. Okay, let's take that back to 0. Okay, so there I'm using the keyboard to play different notes and then change the output of that. So that's quite cool. Now the other thing we could do with col is we could detect what's whether we want a major or a minor. That would be really cool. So, and then if we have a major detected, we chuck a major scale in col, and if we have a minor detected, we chuck a minor scale in col. Okay, so what we need to do is we make a couple of message boxes, firstly. Okay, and we put our information for a major scale in. So remember that's 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 2. If it's 3, we want a 2. If it's 4, it's a 4. If it's 5, it's a 5. If it's 6, if it's a 6. If it's 7, no it isn't. If it's 6, it's 5. If it's 7, it's 7. 8 is 7. 9 is 9. 10 is 9. 11 is 11. Okay. Now it's a slightly different format there to what goes into col, how it looks in col, but that is how we do it when we're sending a message in to replace it. Let's do the same but for a minor scale. Okay. So that's all going to be the same there, but if it's 3, we want a 3. We're quite happy with that. If it's 4, we want a 4. We want a 3. If it's 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that's fine. 8, 8 is fine. 9 is not 8. And then a 10 is fine. And then 11 will go to 10. Or even, it could go up to 12. But let's have 10. Okay. And then we can make, well, actually to make things neat, a nice thing about col is if we just do if we make another col here and give it the same name, if we update this one, we'll update that one. Okay, so let's connect these. Now let's see what happens when we press this minor scale here and then go into col, and we can see now that this data is changed, and also by magic this one has changed as well. Okay, so we've got we can make this C major, change the font and right. We can label this one minor. Okay. So now what we want to do is detect what we're playing on the keyboard and then switch the scale to major or minor accordingly. That would be great. So we'll do that in the next video.